Welcome to another GCN training video. This one is an absolute cracker designed by our very own Manon Lloyd. Yes, it's a pyramid session. So, well, it takes us back to those bleep testing days that we did when we were in PE. So yes, we're going to be doing effort and then rest. Longer effort, same rest. So what I mean by that is 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off, 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off, all the way to 6 minutes on and 6 minutes off. Yes, it's an absolute killer. Nevertheless, it's going to do wonders for your fitness and your threshold power. So we've got 4 minutes of recovery left, and then we're going to go straight into our pyramid session. If you're wondering where to go on your perceived effort level, or you're wondering if you got lost maybe, or where you are on the session, all you have to do is look at the screen in front of you now. So in the middle, you've got the time of each section or each effort. So at the moment, you can see we've got 3:50 counting down. So that's how much time you've got left of the actual effort you're doing. Under that middle time, you can see the 70 RPM. So that is your cadence. There you are. So that's everything on your screen that you need to know for this session. Don't forget though, if you want to subscribe to the GCN training videos, then make sure you subscribe straight after this video. And don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and let us know in the comments what you think of it. And then we'll keep bringing you some absolutely cracking videos. So don't forget, hit that subscribe. Right, we've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. It's a 50-minute session, so I hope you got around about an hour to give yourself for this session. Let's put all our stresses aside. Let's put our work aside. Let's put all those worries aside. Let's focus on the task in hand. Give ourselves that bit of time to focus on building our fitness, whether that's losing weight or even just building some strength and fitness. This is going to be perfect for you. So we're looking at a perceived effort of 5. So start to wind up, feel the warm in your muscles, get that blood pumping. You should see your heart rate start to rise. I've got to say, I'm really good at talking a lot, so I can only apologize. If I'm talking too much, all you have to do is turn the volume down. I mean, it does absolutely wonders, YouTube. Amazing. So 1 minute and 40 left. If you want to hear me even louder and you want to be counted into each effort, then all you have to do is, well, you guessed it, turn the volume up. Right, we've got 1 minute and 30 left, and I'm going to count you into each and every session and effort, and I'll also give you reminders, but most importantly, I'll give you some motivation. I'll be shouting in your ear, I'll be telling you to keep going, I'll be telling you to drive it home all the way to the last second. Yeah, you've got me in your ear. So I'm sorry about that. Right, we've got 1 minute and 12 seconds left of our warm-up. Let's build it up to a perceived effort level, 7. And then we've got 1 minute to go before we start ramping that pyramid session in. And we're going to start with an easy 1 minute. But we got 1 minute rest, okay? So we got this ramp warm-up. So you can see it's just hit the red line, perceived effort of 8. So we really want to start ramping up. I've been talking too much, so I'm a little bit behind. I'll let you into some secret. I've actually already done some exercise today, so I feel quite warmed up. But if you haven't, then it's a good opportunity to really rev up this warm-up. What you could do is pause it now, make sure you get a good solid warm-up, and then hit play again. That way, you can be sufficiently warmed up. After all, it's all personable. All right. So we've got perceived effort of 9. So if you are doing that ramp warm-up, then you're nearing out max. And we've just hit the 0 button, so we're back to crystal cranking, I'll call it. So that's back to easy spinning. Perceived effort of 1, and we've got 1 minute before we hit our hard 9, which is basically max. So sorry about that. So we got 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. Should be quite easy, but if you forget, I'm here to remind you. Right, turn your phones off. I hope you've got sufficient liquid. It all looks very dry here. It's going to be very wet soon. Right. 10 seconds. Select that gear. Three, 2, 1. Ramp it up now. Remember, it's a minute. So you want to pace it. So maybe you can start out the saddle and then sit in the saddle. Now, don't go out too hard. Remember, we got 50 minutes of effort. So let's be conservative. Let's ramp it up, but let's not go balls to the wall. I'm sorry if you're hearing my breathing. Right, we've got 20 seconds left. Ramp it up, come on now. We've got a rest coming up. 15 seconds. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Back off now. 1 minute recovery. Use your gears. Now what your gears do is a gauge. So once you put a gear down, it makes you go easier. So we got easy spinning. And then we got 2 minutes of effort. Think about it now. Engage your mind. Engage your core. Think about activating the glutes. Right, time is ticking. 25 seconds. Remember to pace it. 2 minutes is longer than you think, especially when you're going hard at it. 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up in the gears now. Settle in. Get that power down. This is a good opportunity to focus on your pedaling. Keep a nice strong core, but then also relax your upper body. You don't want to use energy where it's not needed. Let's be as efficient as humanly possible. The indoor train is a great area to really hone down on the skills of efficient pedaling. It's position on the bike. You've got no worries about cars, potholes, hazards in the road. It's you and your bike. Make use of this time, okay? Keep on the effort. A good gauge, if you've got it, is your cadence sensor. That way you can know if you're dropping. Let's focus on that. We've got 50 seconds before we got a 2 minute rest. Come on now. 40 seconds left. Come on now. 30 seconds. Dig in all you got. Ten. 2, 1. Easy. God, I sound like a cowboy. Drop down your gears. Stretch out your back, take a swig. This will all become second nature soon. Oh, I'm starting to sweat, team. This is a good sign. This is a very good sign. Right, get them gears down. Get the perceived effort level all the way down to 1. It's easy. Think about resting those legs, loosening the muscles. Oh, enjoy it. If there's any surfers out there like me, I'm going off course a little bit here, but bear with me. It's a bit like sitting on your surfboard, feeling the waves go by, but waiting to that max, that big wave that you want to paddle as hard as you can into. If you're not a surfer, hopefully you can imagine with me. Right, 40 seconds left before that big wave comes. You see where I'm going with this? All right, I'm glad you're liking it. Right, 34 seconds to go before we got a 3-minute effort. Oh yeah. If anyone's wondering why I've got so much energy, I just had a vegan protein ball. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Just full of energy here. 15 seconds. All right, 3 minutes. Come on, 3 minutes, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Select that gear. Build up your effort. And we're going. All right. Right, here we go. Ramping up that effort. Focusing on strong core. Relaxed arms. Relaxed neck and shoulders. Think of yourself like a well-oiled machine. Your pistons at your legs. Cranking the machine forwards. Do what you can here. Pace it. I'm going to up a gear. Use those gears to create some resistance. Straight away, we're coming into 2 minutes. Nice work, everybody. I'm feeling it in my legs. I'm feeling the lactate flushing in like a tidal wave. 140. Come on now. Hold that effort with me. 130. Come on now. One minute. Dig in now, 50 seconds. And then we've got 3 minutes rest. You got this. Composure, focus, power, energy. This is what I want to be hearing. These are the words you want to be shouting. 25 seconds. 15 seconds now. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. You've made it. Rest them legs. Back off the pedals. Go down the gears. If you're like me, you need to take a break off the bars. Showing way too much chest. Spin them legs out. You got 3 minutes. Enjoy it. Oh my gosh. My hat is looking like a wet dog. Oh, and it smells like it too. I can only apologise for that. Luckily, we're not too far into the future that you can't have smell senses through the screen just yet. I talk so much rubbish, I am sorry. 2 minutes to go. Enjoy this recovery. Make the most of it. Because, you guessed it. 4 minutes of effort. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park. But it's going to be so worth it. Yeah. I'm looking at the next Egan Bernal, Lizzie Armitstead. I'm looking at the future stars of the sport. Come on. 1:30 left of our rest. Deep breaths. Take a swig of liquid on board. Maybe even a gel if you've got it. Rest them legs. Right, I've got 1 minute. Right, we're thinking about the effort. We're thinking about our gears. We're thinking about getting through the next 4 minutes of effort. Oh. All right. Are we ready? 30 seconds now. $20. Right, now it's time to select the gear. I'm going down 2. Remember not to start off too hard. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and let's go now. If you want to get out the saddle, you may. Let's get into a rhythm. Let's concentrate again. All right, focus on the effort in hand now. 3.5 minutes to go. If you're in doubt, look at the RPM. It'll give you a good gauge of what you need to sit at. Do your best. Come on now. You got this. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Come on now. It must be starting to bite. Embrace that pain. Hold the power. Don't give in. Under halfway. You got this. One minute now. Dig in now, 30 seconds. And then we've got 4 minutes rest. $15, 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. That was tough. And I bet you can tell because I wasn't speaking that much. So I'm going to enjoy this 4 minutes recovery before our 5 minute effort again. So maybe sit back on the saddle. My hat is getting sufficiently wet. Right. We've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of our rest. Spin out those legs. I'm going to go down a gear. So this is what you want to be. This is about crystal cranking. This is about relaxing. Resting those muscles before our next 5 minute effort. Right, 240. We're coming to the top of our pyramid. We're getting there. You've done a formidable effort up until now, but it's not over yet. We've got 26 minutes of this session left, so you can do it. You can grasp all the energy you've got today and put it into this effort or this session. Make it worth it. The hardest bit is getting on the bike. Once you're on it, it's easy. It's easy. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look easy from what I'm doing, but hopefully it's easier than just building that motivation to go and do it. Right, we've got 2 minutes left. Let's make sure we get adequate water. As you can see, I'm losing water rapidly. So let's make sure we replenish and keep hydrated. After all, the easiest way to lose performance is through hydration. Every bit of dehydrated state we go into, the more performance we lose. So it's the easiest thing to keep on top of if you can. So keeping a big bottle of water next to you is absolutely key. All right, spin out those legs. If you want to stretch out, because I know it's a long session, you can. But don't stretch out for too long. You want to keep on the pedals. That way we don't stiffen up. All right, we've got 1 minute and 50. I said I'm like a proper spinning instructor then. We've got 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. Right, here we go. Think about the effort now. We've had a good rest. We've had a good recovery. It's now back to business. Right, 50 seconds. Forty seconds left. Big deep breaths. Let's regain some composure. All right, 20 seconds to go now. $15 seconds. Are we ready now? Think about gear selection. I'm going to go up 2 gears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 minutes starts now, team. Come on. Building up that effort. Pace it now. The longer the effort, the more you need to think about pacing it. All right, I'm going to try not to talk too much through this effort because it's a long one. You want to just get into your own minds and just think about it. Everyone gets through pain in a different way. So just focus now. Focus on your perceived effort level. Work your way through it. I'll let you know where you are. So you're 4 minutes in now. Come on. 4 minutes to go. Not 4 minutes in. Time is counting down. Dig in now. You're doing so good. Coming up to 3 minutes. Hold. Hold that power. Come on now. Keep working towards that 90 RPM, that cadence of 90. Two minutes. Focus. You got 5 minutes rest after this. So plenty of rest. So let's eke out all the energy we can. Let's put it into practice. Put it into our legs. We're going to get so many endorphins. So much that feel-good energy after this session. You're going to be on cloud 9. So yes, it hurts now, but you're going to love it later. 120 left of this effort. One minute now. Come on now. "30 seconds. If you want to get outside or do, it always helps me to get a bit of motivation to put a bit more effort through the pedals. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Keep them pedals going though, keep them pedals turning. But we've got 5 minutes recovery, plenty of time to get your breath back. Pull down your shorts if they're becoming hot pants. Woo! Boy, man knows how to put a hard session together. Because at the end of this, we've got 6 minutes effort. And that, my friends, is the last long effort. And anyone can get through 6 minutes, no matter who you are. You got this. It's all about personable effort levels, okay? So really work with me on treating it like a time trial and pacing it. That way you can make it all the way through to the end. Enjoy this recovery. Relax those legs. All right. Take your drink on board. Got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left before we go to a hard 6-minute effort. Oh. I've got to say, I like being back on the saddle. I like stretching my back out in between efforts. It kind of makes me loosen those legs up. Gives me the opportunity to get a bit of oxygen in. Regain that composure. Settle the mind, the body, and the soul. Sound like Elton John. Right. Oh. Right, we've got a 6-minute effort, okay? Let's make it an absolute cracker. Try and ease into it. So that first minute, you don't want to go all out. Work your way up all the way through the minutes. Let's make sure we get to the end having used all our energy and our power. So that's our aim. Let's not go out too soon and start dying. Let's build into it. Okay, so you've got 2 minutes left of your warm-up, or your easy effort, if that's one way to put it. Really important to make sure you're getting in the liquids, especially on these long efforts, and especially inside, because you're going to be sweating a lot more than you would outside. You haven't got that cool air to cool you down. I haven't even got a fan, so that's probably why I'm sweating a lot, so I apologise. Right, we got 1:19 to go now. Gear up, think about it in your mind. All right, we've got 1 minute left. Okay. Here we go, team. 44 seconds. That was very precise of me. 40 seconds. Think about that gear selection. "20 seconds. Whew. Are we ready? Select a bigger gear. Get comfortable on the bike. Get on them hoods or your drops. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You ready? Let's go. Right, out of the saddle I am, just to get the effort back up to a perceived of 9, but I'm not going full gas. No, I'm keeping it nice and controlled. It's a long time, 6 minutes. So I'm going to make sure I ease myself into it like a time trial. You don't want to die in the middle. You want to see it through. I'm engaging the glutes, every muscle fiber in my body. I'm focusing to relax my shoulders, my neck, my arms. All that energy is going into my legs, keeping nice and efficient. Right, the time is ticking down now. We got this. Deep, strong breaths, okay? Strong breaths. Keep it nice and controlled. Think about it, keep climbing up Mont Ventoux or up the Wares. You're hitting the steep parts. You're engaging your mind. You're focusing on getting to the top of that mountain. Time is ticking down. You're doing well. Really well here. Come on now. You got this. Four minutes. Smash those 2 minutes. Hats off to you. I'm going to go up a gear. I'm focused. I hope you are too. Come on now. You got this. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Come on. Three minutes. Come on now. Dig in. Two minutes 30. The time is ticking. I'm going to get out of the saddle. I'm going to the big ring. If you want to get out of the saddle, do. For me, it helps to break it up. Everyone can get through that 2 minutes. Come on now. $150. And we've got 6 minutes rest. Got loads of rest to come. I'm building up my power. I'm really good when I can see the finish line, so I can see that time ticking down, and I'm hunting for it. Coming up to 1 minute. Come on now. 50 seconds to go. Let's bring it home, come on. Last effort, come on. 30 seconds. Dig in deep. "20 seconds. Oh. 10. All the way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, you made it. I tip my hat. That is not easy. Right, guys. We've got 6 minutes easy, and then we've got a 30-second sprint to finish us off in style. Well, at least that's what Manon calls it. Right, 6 minutes, all the way to the easiest part of our block, so all the way to the biggest gear. So I'm going to go 34-30, and I'm going to spin off these legs. Oh, my tummy is rumbling. My post-workout meal is cooling. Woo! Guys, that is not easy. So if you made it all the way, well done to you. I hope your hat looks something like that. If it does, then fair play to you. Oh, unless you've got your turbo set out in the minus degrees if you're in Norway or Sweden or the Arctic. Right. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Easy spin out. And then we've got a 30-second sprint. That 30 seconds is actually quite long. Yes, it is, yeah. So, yeah. I'm just getting my head around it myself, actually. Right, 4 minutes. Let's get some liquids on board. Keep spinning those legs. Oh. Four minutes to go. I hope you've enjoyed this session. And if you enjoy it so much, then I would definitely recommend you do this once a week. Because if you do, well, you'll be hitting some serious gains. Or because it's not easy. And 50 minutes is a really good length of session. So if you can get it in your lunch break or before you go to work or even after work, then this would be an absolutely mega effort or mega training session to get your teeth stuck into. And if you've got power, then you could track your power so you can see if you're improving or if you're making good progression with your fitness and your power. But if you haven't got power, then you can keep an eye on your heart rate. Excuse me. Right, we've got 3 minutes before our 30-second sprint to the line. All right. Oh, these legs are feeling tingly. It's the after effects of a big lactate workout where your muscles are firing, your glutes are firing, your muscles are nice and warm, and you're spinning off those legs. You should feel like a bit tingly and a bit like you're just turning the pedals, but your muscles are ready to fire again. Well, I hope they are anyway, because we've got that 30-second sprint to the line. Now, what I will say, though, is think about your gear selection on this. So I would tend to go up around 2 gears. That'll give you some good resistance. So you can push against hard when you get out of the saddle. If you can't get out of the saddle, then don't worry at all, because all you have to do is do the same sprint, but seated. Now, it might be a bit harder because you haven't got your weight to push on the pedals, but you're still going to get the same effects as you would if you were out of the saddle. Maybe not the max power, but nevertheless, you're going to still get a really good workout in. So we've got 1 minute 30 seconds left of this. Easy. Easy. What was what I'm looking for? Easy spin. Right, 120. Got 3 minutes left of the whole session. Not long now. Right, let's really try and make this sprint count, okay? I'm going to do every second with you. All right, we're into the last minute now. That 30 seconds is coming very close. Forty seconds to go. My hat is absolutely soaking. 20 seconds coming up too. So I'm going to select a gear, harder gear now. I'm going to stretch out the legs a bit, get ready. Right, got 15 seconds, get comfortable. I'm going to move down to the drops. Are you ready now with me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go now. Up, 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 up. More gears if you need. Give it everything now. Dig in. Into 20 seconds to go. All the way to the line. This is you on the Champs-Elysees against Mark Cavendish. Dig in now. 15 seconds to go. Up, 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 up. Coming into the big ring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh, I hit some good watts there. Woo! Deep breath. Now use this recovery. Oh, that was hard. Guys, that is your session completed. Drop down to the gears, get into a nice easy gear, spin off those legs. Now please, whatever you do, don't neglect this last couple of minutes, especially after a max effort like that. It's really important you loosen off the muscles again, otherwise you'll get stiff. And you'll want to stretch as well if you can, if you've got the time. Don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then as always, give it a big thumbs up. We do really appreciate it. And if you're liking our new GCN Training channel, then subscribe, hit the notification button. That way you'll keep up to date with all of our new workout videos. And we'll be posting a lot. So that way you can have a huge variety from easy sessions to hard sessions, strength training sessions, but also nutrition, stretching, and everything in between. So keep an eye on that. I've got 15 seconds left. Now you can stay on the bike as long as you want, but for me and GCN Training, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.